Hello, hello, all of you horrible trivia fans. And I mean that
Greetings and
with love.
salutations.
I hope you're ready for some Tony Todd themed trivia. Uh, Although we did sadly lose him not that long ago, his body of work stands, and there was a lot of material to use for questions tonight. So
Yep.
good luck studying. Pretty hard subject to cover.
Yep. Remember, the theme is Tony Todd trivia. That's the hint.
Yeah, that was the hint. We told you. You had a whole week. You had a whole week. And you all say, hey, I don't get enough notice. I don't know what's going on here. Nonsense. It was on the tin. Okay.
So, besides Candyman and Final Destination, what is some of y'all's favorite Tony Todd performances?
Who dat? Well, some of my favorite performances I can't say because they may or may not be the subject of trivia questions.
Right. Yeah, Sunday, Night of the Living Dead 90 is, man,
Yeah,
he was
that's a good
the
one.
original Ben was great, but for a remake, chef's kiss.
Honestly, it's probably my favorite Tony Todd horror appearance. Not that Candyman wasn't fantastic, but Night of the Living Dead was such a great, great remake.
And Hatchet is also a good one. The Reverend Zombie, fun character. The Rock, yeah. You're the Rocket Man. Whoosh.
You're crazy. Yeah, it's just there's a lot to cover. So there are 20 questions tonight. It is theme night. We usually do 15 on theme night, but because Tony was so legendary, we gutted out another 5 for you all. So, and we do have I'm continuing my tradition of wearing my festive Gronch, so we don't get copyright infringement. My Gronch shirt. um, Wearing that for the December trivia nights. We have this one, and then we have next week is our last trivia of 2024, and it will be also pseudo Christmas themed. So we'll see how many questions we come up with. But there's a lot of horrible Christmas movies. Uh, I argue that most Hallmark movies are technically horror movies, but that was an Easter sweater. Yeah, I'm wearing my Easter sweater. Name the only horror movie that happens on Easter, and I'll send you a knuckle sandwich if you get it right. I bet you won't get it right.
It's not Night of the Lepus.
It's not. Actually, there may be like a second one, but I'm only thinking of one.
Peter Rottentail?
Peter Rottentail. No, we're not Peter Rottentail. What the hell? That's very on the nose. No, the movie I'm thinking of, the movie that I love, is. I don't know how to tell you. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Maybe I'll tell you after. Black Easter.
The winner gets 2 entries into my Funko Pop giveaway, and I even have it right here. This little Funko Pop of Wolverine from my comic shop.
Man, y'all are really wanting to do Easter horror movies, aren't you? You're really digging deep. It's The Being from Jackie Kong. That's an Easter horror movie. Nobody ever gets that right.
That's a weird movie.
God.
But it's not a weird movie. 1999 film where Tony played this role in the remake of Night of the Living Dead. Was it Tom, Johnny, Harry, or Ben?
Never seen this.
Yeah. If anybody gets this one wrong, just what are you doing with yourself?
They did not rename any characters from the first one, so if you somehow haven't seen either one of these, you need to correct that.
Was it Tom, Dick, Harry, or Ben?
You better not.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah, I gotta get it wrong on purpose.
I hope so too. Sunday, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
And those Living Dead remakes drastically dropped in quality, especially after Dawn. That Day remake was just
they went so bad.
Trash on trash.
They really didn't need to remake Day at all. Oh no,
Sunday.
Counted. Oh no.
Oh, because she put Critters too.
Put Critters too. Oh no! Don't put numbers.
That's a glitch in the system.
Comments.
So Sunday, you didn't get that one wrong because you put Critters 2 and it took 2 as your answer.
Oh, the computer is brutal though. According to the computer, you're an ignoramus.
Yeah. Oh, that's tragic. Such a glitch in the system.
Yeah, don't type comments or don't type numbers in your comments while trivia's on. What you can do is type a number for this one though. Which film in the Candyman franchise is Tony identified as Daniel Robitussin? My name's Donnie Robitussin, and I need you to go buy some Sudafed so I can make a good batch.
Robitale. I make him Italian.
Robitale. Guarami.
Make him Italian.
I mean, he was Italian, right?
These answers are a little mixed bag.
There can only be one right answer, though.
It was one of the Candyman films. There's a hint.
That's all I can tell you. It's one of the Candymans.
It'd be funny if it was like, Hatchet, where they just referenced Candyman, and that's what
which is technically part of the Candyman franchise now. Farewell to the Flesh.
Not a good movie, but the first one where he's formally identified as Daniel Robitussin.
It is not a good movie. Sometimes they just make movies too many times, Sometimes they make a movie a third time and it's the right one.
Trying to think which film.
Halloween 3.
Oh.
Oh God.
But not Halloween 3, but in Wishmaster, Tony Todd plays a role as a character who challenges the Djinn. What's this guy's profession? Is he a security guard, corrections officer, a cop, or is he a club owner? What job does this dude have when he meets the Djinn? Security guard, corrections officer, cop, or a club owner?
My corrections officer says that I have to run trivia every Wednesday.
Well,
beat up.
My little bro Jay was a corrections officer, so if you need some help.
Jay's the one telling me I have to do this. You better not. I'll break your hands if you type that in Google.
Yeah, but Wishmaster, those are some pretty decent films. The Andrew Divoff, the first two, he's really pretty good.
It was a good concept.
It was.
It's kind of like Leprechaun back in the hood. They had a good idea.
He was a club owner.
We don't have enough club owners.
Yeah, the Wishmaster franchise has a surprisingly good amount of cameos, like sprinkled throughout. Robert Englund, Kane Hodder, Tony Todd.
Oh yeah, Robert Englund is in there. Yeah, they saved their money for what mattered, and that was cameos. Tony provides the voice of Darkseid in which animated DC Comics film? The death of Superman? Is it Superman, Batman, Apocalypse? Is it Justice League War? Or is it Justice League versus those scamps, the Teen Titans?
Yes, Uncle Pete got some comic book questions in there.
It's Tony Todd theme, not Tony Todd movie theme trivia. Oh yeah, which Raimi brother was in Wishmaster? Because there are 3 Raimis.
Oh, it was not Sam, the other one. I can't remember his name. Ted.
Well, there's the other one that only writes. He doesn't show up in movies. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Good old Ted Raimi.
There's probably a 4th Raimi we don't know about. It's like Baldwin's. There's more of them the more you look.
Right?
Ivan. Sunday's got Ivan is his name. One of these things is not like the other. Ivan Raimi.
Yeah, Justice League War. He has voiced Darkseid multiple times, but out of those 4, it was only Justice League War.
Whole Darkseid. It's always bothered me.
Has
how
Ted
they
ever got a
tell
starring
Darkseid.
role, or has he always been like secondary or tertiary?
It's got to be in something, right? Maybe they'll do like a biopic, and it's him. It's Sam Raimi directing, and Ted plays as Sam.
In Final Destination Part 5, Tony Todd's character William Bloodworth gives cryptic advice. What key concept about Death's design does he explain? That you can kill someone else to take their place in Death's plan. Death can be cheated permanently. Avoid the order of deaths will reset the design, or a new life can defeat death.
Everybody thank Patrick for changing the thumbnail of trivia to be Tony Todd theme, like he said he was going to do for me. It didn't happen.
So I know he appears in multiple Final movies, and he does different themes throughout, not themes, but theories throughout. So what's the theory in this one?
Theory is I don't even remember what happens in Final Destination 5. I was going to say don't get on the roller coaster. That's 4, right? Or is that 3?
3 is the roller coaster. I think 4 is the
coaster.
racetrack. 5 is the bridge.
The bridge. I always forget the bridge.
That's the one I forget too.
Don't give me an angry face, Patrick. You told me you're going to do something, you didn't do it. So I'm going to roast you.
Good job, Sunday, Elena, and Michelle, and others.
Yeah.
Ladies sweeping the board on that one.
Well, women know murder.
They know Tony.
They like to kill. They definitely know Tony. One's the plane, 2's the log truck, 3's the roller coaster, 4 is the racetrack, 5's the bridge.
Yeah. Who knows what the 6th one?
I've seen 4 and 5 the least. I've seen like 1, 2, and 3 a ton of times. Tony provides the voice of this enemy of the Flash. Is it Zoom? Is it Heatwave? Is it Gorilla Grodd? Is it Captain Cold? Tony voice. Where's Tony voice?
All good villains. I could see 2 of the 4. I could see being solid, or 3. But he's voiced a lot.
He's done. He
Very
did a lot.
prolific.
Stage, animation, film, TV. Did it all.
Video games.
Video games. Across the board. You nerds need to read more comics.
Yes. Well, the cool people read comic books, and you would know
that
the answer was Zoom.
If you knew how to read, you'd be able to read comic books. It's the only thing I can read. Graphic novels, as I like to call them. The teacher's still going to take them away from you, though. So, because they want to read them. That was the scam, is they take them and then they would sell them at the end of the year to the comic shop.
And I believe that was the Zoom TV show. If you guys are trying to see where you found that on Google, it was the Flash TV show.
Yeah, if you're just Googling and not even trying to understand the answer, that's where it's from. You know, if you want some context. If you're out here just to steal stickers from me and try to cheat your way into the trivia Game of Champions, good luck.
You need some good. He's the king. That word in this 2006 film. The Screwfly Solution, The Damn Thing, Pan's Labyrinth, or Minotaur. He plays the king Deuce Domino.
I think it's Deuce Bigelow.
Deuce Bigelow in his 2006 film. Screwfly Solution, That Damn Thing, Pan's Labyrinth, or Minotaur. It was actually a WWE tag team called Deuce and Domino. That's what I thought. They were greasers.
$1 and a deuce.
They were greasers.
Get your Lincoln Town Car. Oh, man.
And if somebody in the chat can tell me who Deuce and Domino's the name of their valet, you get a free entry into my giveaway.
Quick, Google it real quick. If anybody's too slow to answer tonight, you should download some more RAM to your computer. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. It's a snack. I like to chew on these. I'm not going to do that. I've been fixing computers. I've got pieces all over this entire office. Don't eat RAM. Eat chips. Eat real chips, not computer chips.
Yes, Joseph. Joseph got it right. Joseph gets a free one.
I'm not taking a little bite. You all can take a bite.
Yes, Joe.
How many times must you say his name for him to appear? And we all know who we're talking about here. Is it 666 times? Is it 5 times? Is it 4 times? Is it 3 times? Type the number of the answer, not the answer of the number.
That would suck if it's number 1.
Well, Isaiah, you can still download RAM to your phone. I bet there's some sucker that has an app on their phone right now. You got one of those memory clear applications? You might as well. Here, I'll sell you this right now over the internet. That's what you're doing. It's a placebo. Don't believe me? That's okay. I'm just a boomer. What do I know? I believe that a computer plugs up to a monitor and a mouse and a keyboard. And I'll stand by that. We can't run this show without a real computer.
You must say his name 5 times.
5 times. It would be really tedious if it was 666 for the movies. Can you imagine? They just do like a montage. And then, of course, you got to pay to license Hall & Oates if you're going to do a montage.
I think Bloody Mary was 3 times. That yes. I still won't do.
Absolutely. No, I don't play any of these mirror games. You don't do that.
I won't do it.
Absolutely not. Now, Jay, you should definitely go and set it in the mirror. So.
What you should do is answer this question as well. Who does Tony Todd play in The Crow? Top Dollar, Skank, Grange, or Bloodworth? Who does he play in The Crow?
Oh, I love Bloodworth. That's what I put on my pancakes. You get in the syrup bottle, yeah. Mrs. Bloodworth.
Who's good old Tony Todd playing in The Crow?
And this is the good Crow, not the bad Crow that just came out.
the really
Man.
Okay. Woo. The Crow 2024 was not as bad as Wicked Prayer with Edward Furlong. that movie's a special kind of bad.
That's a really low bar, but I mean, you're not wrong. It's not good. None of them are good. Let's not get that.
You know what? I don't mind the second one, and the third one with Eric Mabius is decent enough, but that Wicked Prayer is just.
I'm trying to understand why we have 4 Crow movies, but we haven't had a 4th Blade movie.
Yeah, and he does play Grange. Top Dollar was the head bad guy. Skank was the guy that looked like a skank. And Bloodworth was Final Destination.
No, Bloodworth's what you buy at the supermarket.
Isn't that syrup, Mrs. Bloodworth's?
Mrs. Bloodworth's. And if you don't use it on your pancakes, you'll die in a horrible accident. Unless you get
I would actually buy that syrup, Mrs. Bloodworth. I'm like, that's the one I want to try.
It's got like red food coloring in it.
Hey, that's going to be banned soon.
You know what's not going to be banned? Whatever Tony Todd did not voice in his long career. Which of these characters has he not voiced? And if you were paying attention, you've already eliminated one of these answers. Is it Zoom from TV's The Flash? Is it Venom? Is it the Devil? Or is it the Grim Reaper? Who has he not provided the voice to in his career? These butts.
So you guys are going to be mad at me on this one.
Answer carefully. This is an Uncle Pete question. He's technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. And Josh isn't here to save you in the comments to yell at us. Or he's lurking and we just invoked him. He's going to yell at Pete, not me. I didn't make this question.
This is
What's up, Andy?
Yeah, he did voice Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2, the video game on PlayStation 5. So he has not voiced the Grim Reaper, but he did voice Venom in the video game. Sorry.
Well, at least nobody answered Zoom. because we gave you that answer earlier.
Or the devil.
Or the devil. Actually, we really thought you were going to pick the devil because
I would have thought the devil would have been chosen as well.
Yeah.
That was one of the final movies. He just did the voice.
P-Nerps doesn't have a PlayStation, so you get to send her a PlayStation.
So, what did Tony Todd reprise his role in the Hatchet series? Who has he played? Victor Crowley, Reverend Zombie, Marcus, or Jay?
Somebody said this answer in the pregame chat after I did a whole thing saying that I wasn't going to answer the question because I didn't want to give away an answer. And somebody just had to name drop. So if you came here early and you didn't know the answer, you would have known the answer. So that's your reward.
So no excuses on this one.
I don't want to hear about D's butts. I don't want to hear about milk and doo-doo. You should know this one. This has been said out loud already tonight. Go ahead and rewind the stream real quick. You got 1 second. Get your remote out and press the button with the 2 backwards arrows, and that'll rewind. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't do it on your phone?
But, of course, he did play the good old Reverend Zombie, previously mentioned, on this stream.
Do you think the Reverend Zombie is actually an ordained minister?
Of voodoo. Maybe.
That's
another franchise that has a plethora of cameos.
It does. Which buttons? If you hold down, depending on what your phone is, if you hold down the power button and the volume button and then you slide across for the iPhone, just turn it off. But you do that after you're done watching. Double tap. I'm going to double tap some of you back of the head. You're going to get mad at this one. In the Half-Life series, Tony provides the voiceover for what character? Was it the Vortigaunts? Is it Gordon Freeman? Is it Dr. Eli Vance? Or is it Barney? And if you had never played missed out. These sci-fi horror shenanigans. Let me pause the game real quick. Just what in the world? This was all behaving. Stand by, everyone. We're what in the world? You gonna behave now?
I think it's a little smoother now.
I don't know what that was. I don't like that. Is everybody, we all alive? Did we survive?
I think so.
All right. That was fun. Seems like that happens at least once every 6 weeks.
We were just talking before we started.
Were just talking about, yeah, it was everything's behaving. All right, give it a second. I'll make sure it's stable, and then we'll resume. Yeah, it even counted as the stream dropping on Restream. What in the hell? Okay. All right. Well, the answer was Vortigaunts. I paused the game, so let me resume the game. And if you haven't played Half-Life, you're missing out. You can definitely play it. It'll run on a toaster. It's like Doom at this point.
Yeah, didn't somebody run that on a refrigerator or something? I've seen Doom ran on a bunch of weird stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can run Doom on anything now. I just remember the joke, if you built a PC or something, the joke was, can it run Crysis? That was the that was the game. But it's not the game? What Ben dies laughing at in Night of the Living Dead? Sad moment. Bittersweet. What was he laughing at as he bled out?
That ending, man. But one thing I've definitely preferred, it's got Barb is 1,000 times better. Barb was just useless as can be in the first film.
Absolutely useless.
Now, arguably, probably the better ending, the remake.
Yeah, I think so.
It's more satisfying. The first one was. The first one you're just bummed. This one is a little bit more satisfying.
Like, it's still sad, but there's at least some closure.
Yeah, when Barb shoots the dude, it's just like, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what people were feeling for 40 years. Because dude deserved it in the first movie.
Yep.
For being such a jerk to everybody. The lack of gas in the car. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Like when they go shoot, you shoot the nozzle of the gas tank off because it's locked. But it's not stupid is this question. In Candyman 1992, how much money did Tony Todd earn for each bee sting? Was it $500, $1,500, $1,200, or $1,000? How much did he earn for each bee sting?
I'll do it for free.
I don't want to jinx myself and say I'd never been stung by a bee, but I just jinxed myself.
Yeah, I stepped on like a nasty yellow jackets when I was a kid, and I got the absolute crap stung out of me. Do not recommend it. Not fun. Thank God I'm not allergic. I mean, I got stung like a couple dozen times. It hurt.
Ooh. How much did he get paid? I wonder how much what that translates from 1992 to today's times.
It's almost double.
Yeah.
It's about so that'd be like $2,000 per sting now, or maybe 2,200, something like that. Isaiah, we mean it's before your time.
Yeah, $2,200.
Is money money before your time? Damn, did I nail the inflation calculator? You said $2,200?
Yeah, 2,200 and change.
Hell yeah, Rain Man that.
I think he got stung like 22 times, so
it's pretty good. How many Final Destination films does Tony Todd appear in? Is it 5, 4, 3, or 2? Bees are cool. Yeah, just eat them.
Remember, put the number of the answer, not the number answer.
It's not smart enough to know that. Cheap Botox. Yeah, just eat the bees. And then they'll make your body beautiful. Don't worry about them stinging you. The Botox. Good source of protein. You notice we say it's easy to play. It's not easy to win on trivia. Some weeks. Ooh.
He physically appears in 3 of them. He does the voice of the devil, but in 1 of them, but he physically only appears in 3 of them.
It's an Uncle Heat question.
Yeah,
don't come at me.
Everybody's Googling right now. God damn it, Uncle Pete.
What do you mean?
Josh is not here to crap on our questions.
Well, you said appear.
I did say appear. Appear.
And in this one, I say brief cameo. So what movie does Tony Todd make a brief cameo in? Is it Split? Is it Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Is it Digging Up the Marrow? Or is it Bag of Bones? I don't want to hear it Sunday. Joseph, there is a delay between, and I think it's actually a little bit bigger since that technical glitch tonight. I'm reading, there's almost a 6-second difference between the counter and the actual real game. So get your answer in as early as possible tonight, everyone. It's just there is a bit of a broadcast delay from the streaming software, and then I think whatever the hell happened where it dropped us mid game. Even though I paused it, it seems like it's a little bit behind. So blame Patrick. It's Patrick's fault.
These are all pretty good movies too. I really enjoyed Split.
That wasn't me. That was Patricia. It's digging up the marrow. It does. It's like a movie about a dude going to hunt for monsters. It's a pretty cool.
Ray
movie.
Wise is so good in that film.
It's a lot of fun. We might watch that on a movie night.
Yeah, Split is James McAvoy's Split is just so good.
That wasn't.
And
me.
Anna Taylor-Joy is just amazing.
I'm a big Shyamalan fan, so
maybe next year Shyamalan theme.
I'm down.
But now for the Candyman theme, Farewell to the Flesh. Where does the story primarily take place? Savannah, New Orleans, Detroit Rock City, or Chicago?
Or
yeah, I think we should add that to the list. M. Night Ramalama Ding Dong.
Or is it number 5? Your mom's house. Checkmate. Ooh, got him.
Where does Farewell to the Flash primarily take place? Savannah, Georgia, New Orleans, or Nolans, as I guess
Nolans.
Say it.
Nolans.
Detroit or Chicago?
I'm going down to Nolans. Get me some gumbo. Ooh, that sounds good, actually.
Good old gumbo.
I do like me some mock shoe. Is delicious too. It's like crawdads in a cream, like a almost like a cheesy sauce, cream sauce, a roux.
You guys smoked that one.
Nolans.
You guys smoked that one.
Isaiah, you just a hater. He didn't lose his way. You just lost the ability to appreciate his genius. He's a madman. If I won the lottery and I had like $1 billion, I would give M. Night $400 million to make something. Maybe 2 things, maybe 3 things. I don't know how thrifty he is.
I want him to make none for you.
I want him to make none for you, and you all will appreciate it. And if you don't, well, you'll be banished.
Yep.
And maybe when you're banished, you could watch this movie where Tony Todd is the master of scaramonies. Is it Party Till You Die? Is it Party Like Hell? Is it Hellfest? Or is it Dance to the Death? And
M. Night Shyamalan's None for You.
2 of these are real movie names, and 2 of these are fake movie names. I need to. The other one that's the real movie name that's not the Tony Todd movie is real. It was an independent movie that Patrick and I reviewed forever, a lifetime ago. Oh. It's really, really funny. It's very, very funny.
And I think I covered Hellfest on my channel like years ago.
Man, I'm gonna send Isaiah to re-education camp. The M. Night hate is unacceptable.
Hellfest.
It's Hellfest. Party Like Hell is the other real movie, and it's hilarious because there's like a scene where it's like a high school party, and like a demon possesses a kid, and he starts killing people, and it's like this one kid's like for some reason masturbating, jorking it in the basement, and he gets his member ripped off and stabbed through his head. It's hilarious. It's one of the funniest kills ever. So stupid. It's so stupid.
What's not stupid is this question, because which of these TV shows has Tony Todd not appeared on? X-Files, Tales from the Crypt, Stargate SG-1, or Smallville? Where have you not seen Tony Todd?
That means he's been in 3 of these. Out of a very long list.
Tales from the Crypt, Stargate, Smallville. Where have you not seen him?
And what we're gonna do is Isaiah, I'm gonna make you, when we watch M. Night movies on Discord, you're gonna have to sit up on the stage with me, and you're gonna have to explain why the movie's good or bad. You're gonna go on the record.
We're gonna Clockwork Orange your eyes open.
We are. We're gonna torture you until we Stockholm syndrome you into it. Y'all better not be Googling this.
Jay just letting people know.
Spank your cheeks when I'm
Tales from the Crypt.
It's Tales from the Crypt. Yes, he was in the X-Files. He was in Stargate SG-1. He was in Smallville. He was in Xena Warrior Princess. He was in Hercules. He was in a lot of stuff, but he somehow was never on Tales from the Crypt.
He was in Masters of Horror.
Masters of Horror.
I don't think he showed up in Friends.
I have no business doing this. Well, you showed up, and that's half the battle. You can guess wildly, and you still have a chance to win. You got a 25% chance of being right unless Pete writes the questions or I write the questions. What? Final question. What iconic franchise has Tony provided voice roles in? So in this one, it's the opposite. One of these, he's done it, and the other three, he has not. Is it Transformers? Is it Scooby-Doo? Is it Pokemon? Is it Looney Tunes? Which one of these legendary intellectual properties? I had to think what IP was.
Tony Todd, the original voice of Daffy Duck.
The Punisher in the Looney Tunes. Listen, Isaiah, that's the twist, okay? I should not have to defend my man, M. Night, on a daily basis.
Yeah, we got to, maybe February or March, we got to do M. Night.
That's going to be the twist, is we make Isaiah make the questions. Transformers.
Yep. I think he played the Fallen.
Yes, he was the Fallen. So Scooby-Doo would have been great. That would have been a great. It's kind of amazing that he never had a role in Scooby-Doo, especially with like all the reboots Scooby-Doo gets.
So I think the winner's going to have. We had 14.
Scooby-Doo voice. Oh God, Sunday's fact checking us. Well, we're not doing fact checking. This is a presidential debate. We're not fact checking. We're not fact checking. Sunday's gonna kill us. Oh, she lost. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Joe
no.
with another win.
No. There's so much controversy. Sunday we should have won by 2.
We'll end, but yes. Oh shit, you're right. Sunday should have won.
Because the first answer was messed up. Oh man. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me through the screen.
I'm still going to give Sunday 2 entries. I'm going to give Sunday and Joe 2 entries into my giveaway each.
But Scooby.
Sunday, she just.
Thanks, P-Nerps. Well, if it's any consolation, both Sunday and Joseph are in the
Sunday only cares
Tournament
about
of Champions. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's right. Joe should have 18, but I think Sunday would have 19 if we fact check. But we don't do that here, so I don't get paid enough to fact check. That was a Shelby question. I will own that one. It can't be trivia without me messing up a question. So,
yes, Joseph, you got that. Yeah, you should have. That you got poot. They
look. I don't want to hear it. These two are in. You are in. You can fight when we have. There's one more week. There's one more week, people.
But Sunday. Room. Well, I know Joseph's in there. Sunday. I think they're both in the tournament.
Yeah, they're both in. So this is just for bragging. It's fine. It doesn't matter how many times you win in a year. After you win at least 2 or 3 of them, you're in. So, but next week is your last opportunity to get into the 2024 Trivia Champions, and we will be scheduling. Please watch Scooby-Doo. I am going to. We will have a Scooby-Doo. We will have a Scooby-Doo session Sunday. You're in charge of that. You put it together, and you can yell at me. Why is Jay calling me an angry bird? This is the Grunch, okay? And I see Patrick's being cute, and he pinned the Scooby-Doo comment. It's fine. It's cool. Everybody's coming after me tonight. It's fine. That's not in the holiday spirit. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? I got Isaiah's ragging on M. Night. Sunday's beating me up about Scooby-Doo. There's questions not right. You know what? You all are the reason why I cry myself to sleep every Wednesday night. That's right. Joe, go back to beating up Tony Todd in the Indiana Jones video game. And for the rest of you all, enjoy the movies coming up this weekend and study up for Christmas horror movie trivia. Lots
Are
of
we going to
Christmas
try and
movies.
do a watch along afterwards next
Yes,
Wednesday?
we will. We will probably do a watch along too. So I don't know what we're watching yet. Haven't decided, but and you know, it's fine.
It's going to be an M. Night Shyamalan marathon.
It's the M Night. I'm writing down names. I know exactly who you people are. You're gonna get it. Okay, you're gonna get it. Got a couple of knuckle sandwiches for everybody. A holiday dinner. So a poll in the community. Look who shows up. Can't make me a thumbnail, but you can make a poll. Okay, that's cool. Put a poll up.
And he pins that comment.
Everybody is an expert. Everybody's a genius. It's all good. It's fine. I'm just a giant 12-year-old wearing my Gronch sweater. And well, thanks for coming out, guys. And we will see you next week. Love you, mean it.
Later, guys and gals.
Except for Sunday, she's mad at me. I am not a Scooby hater. Take that off of my name. I will not stand for that. I have done nothing but love Scooby-Doo.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I'm back. You thought it was leaderboard time? Don't be sassing me. All right, now we're out of here.